Well, hello again. I hope you all are having a terrific Tuesday. And thank you for tuning in to go over our reading assignments for today, Tuesday, April 28th. So you have two activities to do for reading today. The first one is to reread the passage a little bit about ants. And we are going to answer questions number 5, 6, and 7 today. And then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to take your word study words for this week, and you're going to write each one 3 times each in cursive, making sure to underline those 2 letters that are making our special oi vowel pattern. Okay, so let's get started. I will be reading through our reading passage with you again today, as well as going over, giving you the answers for the questions from yesterday, and then reading our questions for today. So let me get that screen share up here, and we will get started. All right, our second reading of A Little About Ants. There are lots of different kinds of ants. Carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. They are different colors too. They can be red or brown or black. Some are very, very small, and some are rather big. Whatever their differences, though, all ants are social creatures. They live in large groups called colonies. Some ant colonies are big and have millions of ants. There are different types of ants in the colony, and they each have different jobs. The queen lays eggs. Soldier ants protect the queen in the colony. They also gather food and attack other colonies if they need new nesting space. Worker ants take care of babies, look for food, and build ant homes, ant hills, or mounds. Soldier or worker ants are female. Male ants' only job is to mate with the queen in order to produce eggs, which hatch into baby ants. Ants are busy little insects. It's easy to see them moving quickly here and there. Sometimes you can see them carrying a small piece of something or dragging part of a leaf somewhere. Sometimes you even see 2 ants helping each other carry the same crumb. But where are they going and what are they doing? Ants may seem to be just running around, but they're actually important parts of their ecosystem, their world under our feet. One thing ants do to help their ecosystem is to keep soil healthy. By constantly digging through the soil, they create spaces in it. Soil needs space inside it for air and water. Without air and water and soil, the tiny creatures that live in soil would not survive. Ants also help bring nutrients to soil. When they bring food particles to their nests, they add nutrients to soil because they don't eat everything they bring. Their leftovers stay in the soil and break down into nutrients for other creatures living in the soil. Okay, so yesterday we went through questions 1 through 4. And so I'm going to reveal to you the answers to these questions. You can check your work before we move on to the next question. So the answer to question 1 was the letter A, 2 was D, 3 was A, and 4 was C, because we know the ecosystem is where they live. And I know that ants live in the soil, which is another word for the dirt or the ground. Okay, so let's look at our questions for today. Number 5, what is a main idea of this text? The main idea, the big thing the author wants you to understand is the big idea that A, ants can be red, brown, or black. B, ants are important parts of their ecosystem. C, soil needs space inside it for air and water. Or D, sometimes two ants help each other carry the same crumb. Which one of those is the best is a main idea of the text? Number 6, read these sentences from the text. So these are the sentences we are going to be using to answer this question. Whatever their differences, though, all ants are social creatures. They live in large groups called colonies. Some ant colonies are big and have millions of ants. What does the author probably mean by writing that ants are social creatures? Is the author trying to say that A, ants are creatures that help their ecosystem? B, ants are creatures that like to spend time with their friends and family? C, ants are creatures that work hard and carry things? Or D, ants are creatures that live together in groups? What is the best meaning of why the author says they are social creatures based on these words that I have circled right here? And our final question for today, number 7. Read this sentence from the text. There are lots of different kinds of ants. Carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. How could this sentence be rewritten without changing its meaning? It's going to mean the same thing, just in different words. So which one of these would be our best choice? A, there are lots of different kinds of ants, including carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. B, there are lots of different kinds of ants. Instead, carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. C, there are lots of different kinds of ants. Finally, carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. D, there are lots of different kinds of ants. Next, carpenter ants, leafcutter ants, sweet ants, fire ants, and many more. Which one of those choices makes the most sense and sounds right? Okay, so now you're off to do task number 2 for today for reading. So you're going to look at that list of word study words, which I will put up and share with you in case you are using my screen to help you. So here are our words again. I would like you to write each of these words 3 times each in cursive, underlining those letters that are making our oi sound. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow for our reading activities for Wednesday. So make sure you enjoy the rest of your day today, and I'll see you then. Bye.